Hello, yellow fellows, it's Baldy Chris, and it's time for some more yellow sticker madness. You can clearly see the yellow stickers after all. Say quickly at the start of the video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, give it a thought, that'd be nice. Welcome along. Anyway, without further ado, yes, I popped into the shop today. It's been one of those days today. I've had to go put some air in the car tyres. One in particular, I've been getting a low pressure warning for a little while and hadn't realised that it was quite as flat as it was. And I was forced to literally pay £1 for air at the petrol station. You don't really get much of a choice in the matter, so I just had to grin and bear it as I top the tyres up. So hopefully that's sorted out for at least a little while. I'll have to go get the tyres checked at some point, but no garages were open when I looked around at the time, so no permanent solution as yet. Anyway, I did need a couple of things, a couple of bits and pieces, so I popped into Sainsbury's. It's probably not terribly clear just yet that it was Sainsbury's, but it was, I promise you. One of those things that I did need was bread, and I think it's fair to say that I got a fair bit of bread, probably more than was actually required, but the good thing about bread is that it can be frozen, so these deals won't go to waste. So what do we have? We've got a seeded bloomer. I do like seeded loaves. Normally that would have been £2, nearly £2, down to 20p, so nearly 90% off there, which is very definitely Baldy approved deduction levels there. Similarly, we've got some more posh stuff here. It's not very well lit. It's taste the difference, even if you can't see the label. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. And that is a slow fermented sourdough starter thing. Anyway, it was 170, it's down to 20p, so again, pretty hefty deduction there. And then we got some bagels from Warburton's. They were 185, down at 20p, and they did seem to just be going mad with the 20p sticker rather than any sort of fixed percentage discount. I suppose it is easier for them to just rattle off a load of 20p prices rather than having to calculate them individually and apply them to a specific product. But anyway, so we've got some bagels. We've got some Nimble wholemeal, which is, if you can see there, just 50 calories per slice. This is ostensibly diet bread. I don't know that it actually is any less calorific than any other bread, or whether they just do slightly smaller slice sizes than other loaves. Certainly it's not a full-size loaf, but again, must be a price on it somewhere. There we are on the end, down from 120 down to 20p yet again, so 5/6 off, whatever that is in percentage terms. We're still not done with the bread products yet. We've got some gluten-free super soft white sliced rolls from Warburton's. Don't particularly need gluten-free, but I will eat them. I do sympathise with people who do have gluten allergies though, because those were a whopping £2.90 for 4 rolls to begin with. So we're looking at over 90% reduction there, down to the 20p on this one. I'm sure they'll be very tasty. And apologies to anyone with a gluten allergy that's missed out, because I had those. Sorry. Anyway, what else? I think this is the last of the actual bread items, although you may not be used to seeing these. These are potato cakes, so it is bready but also potatoey. It's kind of hard to describe. They're very popular in Ireland. My heritage is in Northern Ireland, so I was treated to these on summer holidays on many occasions. You can get them in mainland UK. They're just not terribly prominent on the shelves. But when I saw them reduced to 20p, I'm like, yeah, I've got to have a go on that. So there we are, £1 down to 20p, so 80% reduction for some nice snacks. I should be grilling those up. Then got a couple of other bits and pieces as well. So to go with some of the bread products, I think these might go quite well with the gluten-free roll. So I've got some hummus, organic hummus no less, humus, I don't know, pronounce it how you like. That's used by today. All the bread's best before today, so and like I say, it can be frozen, so no panic if it doesn't get used immediately and can be frozen for a later stage. This one does need to be used today. 75% reduction there, I think, from approximately 160 down to about 40p, or just under 40p, so happy with that. And what else? I've got some Ardennes style pate, so presumably not actually made in the Ardennes region, but made to the same sort of process. That is good for another few days, but for some reason they marked it down to half price, so from 130 down to 65p. I'll take that. I may have some tonight, although I'm sure I've probably got plenty to be going on with. And like I say, it's good for another 2 days after today anyway. And then my little treat to myself for today, after it was a bit of a crappy day and, like I say, running around paying £1 for air. Luckily, these were discounted by £1, so 1.90 down to 90p. And it is in-store bakery Taste the Difference peach and almond muffins, which does sound very, very nice. I was definitely tempted by that. It's a bit hard to see what they actually look like because they appear to have got rattled round in the packet and smushed on the side and upside down and whatever else. So not ideal. However, I'm sure they'll taste just fine, and I'm going to have those with a cup of tea in a minute and get to unwind a bit for the day. So that's it for this little impromptu video. Like I say, quite heavily bread based, but little reminder, like earlier, subscribe if you haven't, that'd be very kind, thank you. As ever, do like and share, that's always helpful. And if you want to get in touch with in the comments below, feel free to do so. I do read them all and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm able to do so. So that's it for this one. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.